subscribe. Yeah, we all subscribe.
Hey!
Hey!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another episode of Monday Moanings. I am the Fat Rat Man. I am joined by my three amazing co-hosts today, XP Chef, Emmy RMC, and Rebecca Chill and Comfort. And today we are joined once again by the amazing Zornaf. Welcome in, guys.
Hey!
Heaven. You've been a wonderful
How are
audience.
we all today?
I did that on both mine, and Emmy's camera like vibrated. Oh, hello.
He's off. That was a very 90s music camera. That was, how's everyone doing?
Yeah,
Doing
good. We're doing
Yeah.
good. Not so bad. Bit unwell,
Nice.
but apart from that, I'm all right.
Yeah. I've had a cold all week.
I've got my blue tack.
You guys blue tap, just in
Hey.
case. And the dogs.
The dog says he's doing very fine as well. He feels a bit left out that you didn't ask him. You see, Ratman. That's
What are you
what I
doing?
was.
Is that
What are you
Loki?
doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Loki's twin is just right over here. I was just showing you something instead. There we go.
It's also called Loki.
Oh, hello.
There's Loki. Nice, huh?
Hi,
Think you TikTok
Loki.
famous.
Look at them. It's a dog. Where's the other dog? Small dog, come here.
She's here.
Small
She's
dog,
here.
come here.
Sorry about that. Right.
That's all right. I can't find my
Whoa,
cat.
whoa,
I've
whoa.
gone and grab her, but she can't. But she's miserable.
Who wants happens? There, are you happy now?
All right.
Look, he looks terrified.
No, he's happy now.
Zornaf, I know you've done it before.
Aw.
Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit so everyone knows you again?
Hey, I'm
might have
gone up.
forgotten.
I like to party. Swipe left. No, wrong side. Sorry. Yeah, my name is Ornath. I'm the TikTok guy. I do quite a bit of video work. I'm also a care home entertainer. A community support worker as well. That's my other job. Yeah, and just, I'm very, very privileged to be pals with these three guys, four guys here. And yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how much I get stuck for something to say when somebody says, say something. So, yeah.
Nice. What are we moaning about today?
Everything.
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 Love it.
Ah,
Let's
fucking
go
bring
for
it on.
Yeah. It's been,
Oh, nice.
yes, it's been a week of challenges. It's as a musician, I tend to work. In fact, all of my work is done on both my jobs. I work on the road a lot because I go into as a support worker. I go to people's houses. As an entertainer, I go into kind of different venues and stuff like that. Stay in the same geographical area as the Rat Man, so I know that you'll completely appreciate what I'm about to say. Can I use expletives here?
Yeah.
Fuck the A6. I'm just. It's got to be one of the worst bloody roads ever. It's I kid you not. It's like if you don't come from this part of the country, you're so lucky. It's the A6 is the road that takes you basically from the north end of Blackpool up into the Lancashire area.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's a nightmare. I call it the all year round Christmas tree because there's so many fucking lights on it. It's like you can't go 50 yards without being stopped. Here we go. Right now, there have been a couple of times. Yes, put it down. I mean, my time management isn't the best. I do have to say it's not. It's not the best. Shut up, you. You know you're on a loser when the dog just laughs at you. You know. My timekeeping is not the best, but there's been a few times this week where I have cut it so close. I've been kind of, fortunately enough, I do like special events. I do like kind of anniversaries and birthday parties and stuff like that. But within the side of things, and I have only just made it on stage on time. 3 times this week already because of road work.
Mate.
It's a
Mate.
nightmare. Now, I mean, as you can tell, I don't need too much makeup. Come on, guys, back me up. But, you know,
Hey, I thought you were wearing a mask.
as a-
I've
Turns out I
not
was.
seen you
I
in
got- no,
person yet.
But there's a lot. There's a lot going in. There's a lot that goes into this face. You know, that's maybe not the best thing to say. But it does take me quite a fair bit to kind of get everything all kind of set up for the stage and everything. So, if you can imagine, right, this is me relaxed, okay? If you can imagine this hot, sweaty, and bothered, then you really, really need to seek psychiatric help.
Ooh.
Hot, sweaty,
I like
and bothered just before going on stage to entertain a bunch of people and go, "Hi," and then just watch as they all try and kind of file out as quickly as they possibly can. Yeah, so that's happened 3 or 4 times purely because every time I would get to a set of traffic lights, or if you think, okay, and I know the road really well just because of kind of, you know, traveling kind of, you know, up and down it so many times and having to stop every 5 freaking minutes. And I do this to myself all the time. Every time I think, yes, there's no traffic lights because there wasn't, you know, there were traffic lights there half a day ago and they're not there anymore. And I think, yes, the traffic lights are playing. No, they've just moved 500 yards up the freaking road. What am I doing? And it's every time. And I think what's happening, especially at this time of year, because this is getting towards the end of the financial year, a lot of companies are trying to use up budgets because they don't have budgets. If their budgets get kind of cut down, sorry, if they have anything left in the budget for like this year, it gets taken off them next year. So I feel so sorry for the guys, especially the ones, right? Not even so much the traffic lights, but so those poor sods with the stop go signs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
My God, those guys earn their money. They really, really do. If not for the sheer danger of the job that they do. I mean, if you got somebody like me who's late for a gig and doing about 70 miles an hour and a 40, no, I never said that.
No incrimination here.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
We'll edit that bit out. It's fine.
that's it.
We won.
Shooting past and going out the fucking window. You know what I mean? Because I mean, now I know you're all. I can see the 4 of you thinking. But Zorna's usually such a calm, laid-back kind of guy. Nothing can, you know, phase him.
Yeah?
No, I do have occasional. I do have occasional dips into the world of road rage, shall we say? And you know,
It gets everyone, mate. It
Yeah.
gets everyone.
Yeah, it does. It does.
it's just the thought of this poor guy standing there in the pouring rain, right, with this stop-go sign and a radio on his hip, communicating with his pal, going, right, okay, turn that. And this guy shooting past him with yelling out the window, "Get up!" and not being able to hear a word of it, but knowing it was full of expletives and quite possibly several members of his ancestral family.
Poor
Yeah.
fucking bastard.
And if anybody's watching this and that's you, I am so sorry. It's not normal. It's not for me to relate. I was late for a gig, okay. But yeah, so yeah, that's my first rant over the A6 can go fuck itself on it.
I have to admit, because obviously I have to get the A6 to work. Oh, it's so bad. That's where I was telling you guys. That's where the guy went into the back of me going 40. So I shut the A6 down for a bit. That was so you've been like
Oh,
might be my fault at one point. My fault. It's all my fault. But yeah, no. Over the last few years, there's been roadworks, and then they'll go, and there'll be roadworks again in exactly the same area. It's like, what are you doing now?
They did
But
such
you
a
know, I've
bad
done it-
job last time. They have to redo it. That's why.
they always seem to never fix the potholes.
Oh no. No.
Oh, no.
Potholes in Lancashire? Like,
I think there was a song written about that, weren't there, by a certain famous band from Liverpool?
yeah. Yeah. the thing that I've realised about that, especially about, I mean, I'm only talking about the kind of Lancashire area, is they don't have roads. They just have a series of potholes knitted together with tarmac.
Bit of cobble underneath still
Uh,
showing
uh,
through. That's what it is.
Again, that's the thing. They did this thing in Lancaster. We used to stay up in Lancaster, and they did this thing with kind of, there's a bridge. There's actually two bridges. There's quite a few bridges in Lancaster. Right? I'm digressing here because I'm just so angry about it. Right? What they did was they were trying to do kind of resurfacing work on this particular bridge that takes you back from Morecambe into Lancaster, right? And they did this thing. There was a study of this particular bridge where there was just chunks of tarmac coming up from everywhere, and it was just like, you didn't need a car, you needed a tank, you know what I mean, to get over this bridge. And what they found was the Roman road that was maybe about, I don't know, 10, 15 feet covered in tarmac. The Roman road was perfectly intact.
Yeah.
Didn't mess around back in them days.
Yeah. So, you know, what did the Romans ever do for us? Well, they started giving us decent fucking roads for us. They were all straight, no turns, you know.
What did the Romans ever do for us?
Right. Yeah. So, so again, the same with the A6, and I absolutely get there are reparations that need to be made to them and stuff like that. I stay in the countryside, obviously. I'm not going to dox myself, but Ratman knows roughly where I stay, and we know there's a lot of agricultural things there, in your farms and stuff. And we know that the kind of heavy duty traffic that's there is it's needed to be there. You know what I mean? So, and in a way, I do feel kind of bad because there's me mouthing off because I can't get to a certain gig that I was already going to be 5 minutes late for anyway because I couldn't get my backside out my front door on time. And I'm stuck behind this guy driving a tractor with a shit tank attached to the back of it. The poor sod's been out since 5 o'clock in the morning filling it. I don't know how many bowls of oil brand he had to use to get it filled, but he's filled it. It's up to him. And there's me in my, the little Vauxhall at the back going, fucking move that thing, get out of the way. And then blaming him for the state of the roads, you know. But yes. Anyway, first rant over for the...
Do you not think it's totally like a rock and roll Lemmy style thing just to turn up 5 minutes before the performance, not rehearse and just jump on stage anyway?
Yeah.
Just fuck it, I'm going to do it now.
That's it. I mean, the one thing I will say, I mean, most of the people, when I phone them up, I'll just be like, I am running very, very late. I do apologise. We know the roadworks are an absolute horrendous nightmare.
Yeah.
If I were to
At
do
least you know, though, because obviously you know my work, you all know how it works. It's bookings. And the A6 holds it up a lot. People come in to us, we're like, and most of them are really nice about it. Like, oh, we're like, sorry, can I still go? Yeah, sure, fucking get. We're not going to fucking kick you off. Some of them will come in and act like it's our fault. Be like,
It is your fault. It's where your location is. All your
I'm
fault.
sorry. I purposely went out there, made the potholes in the fucking thing to be fixed. And you fucking,
So that's why that trouble was in your changing room. You're out there with a big pneumatic drill, you and your tea break, and I'll get the fuckers for us.
Just Ratman hiding the go stop sign behind the counter. Just like,
Do you know what I mean? That's like I understand that they're angry, right? And anyone would be because you've paid for something and you pay a lot of money to do these sort of things, and you come in and you're late and you're worried about missing your thing. But it's not the staff's fault. It's not anyone else's fault. It's not as much as we're laughing about it, it's not the people who are working on the roads' fault. It's just a natural thing that's happening. I say to them, I do say like, it's always available to look up. When they're angry, anyway, I'm just like, we should have looked it up. I don't care. If they're nice to me, I'm like, yeah, sure, go get a fucking coffee, be even more late. I don't care.
Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I just need to let the dog out. He's,
That's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Chef can remove his underwear from his dog's mouth and all. Yeah.
Right, now, guys. Yeah. Yeah. So
On some then.
this will be one of those kind of continuity things where you try to filter out the stuff at the back because I've changed my camera angle. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's move from the A6 to the M6.
There we go.
Was gonna say, because Jeff's back now. The thing is, so on that, there's a big stretch. I think it's going from like Broughton to kind of going towards Garstang. There's like roadworks there all the time, and if you've booked for a certain venue and you know that there's going to be loads of traffic, with set off early.
Yep.
Set off early. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir.
Like-
One of the things about what I do is it's not constrained by time, but there's certain things that have to happen in an afternoon. Because I'm a care home entertainer, most of my business is done in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
Because it can't happen in the evening because sundowning affects on people who suffer from, because I specialise in dementia care entertainment. So sundowning it wouldn't work as well as it does in the afternoon. I know I've got a specific window, and it usually goes between maybe between 1 and 2 to start off, to 3 and 4. So I've got like that, that kind of 2-hour slot. There's usually about half an hour to get set up, an hour to do the show, half an hour to take down. That's just the way I've managed to get it down to that. And as I say, the problem is mine. It is mine. It's the timekeeping issue that I have, because I'll set up thinking, okay, I can usually make that. I mean, I think my longest one so far has been about an hour on the road. Fortunately, I wasn't late for that one because that wasn't. In fact, it was down past South Shore in Blackpool.
Okay.
And again, I think it's more difficult because if you're trying to find a place, if you're going there for the first time, sometimes it can be quite difficult to kind of turn out. And in that case, you have to make that extra time because it's the kind of first impressions and stuff like that. But it's amazing how you have to go from absolutely freaking raging to thinking, where no one else can understand me. Give us the song from Elvis.
Honestly, I can relate to that because I'm a performer myself, and sometimes something will just happen like a few minutes before, and you're raging, like you just want to go off and rant, but then you have to like, can I sing you a song? It's just like, I don't want to sing a song. Like, so I get, I've experienced that myself.
Oh, it's like working in customer service. You'll be in the back, like fucking throwing things around, like, and then you'll go out the back, and the customer will be like, "Oh, could you just like, yeah, sure." And they'll be the nicest person ever. Can you just get me this? Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But then you have some rude bastard, and you're just like, "I'm gonna throw fucking shit at your head." I'm gonna fucking. The amount of times I've gone in the back and mimics killing people, like, fucking bastards. But the other day, it was the A6 coming off the motorway, so the A6 had packed all the way up down to the roundabout just going into Preston. And I'm sat there about an hour. Fucking hell. I'm so phone work says I'm going to be late. We get to the end of it. There's about 3 members of staff in there. There was no reason for this delay. There was just a delay, a big queue of cars for absolutely no reason. Then everyone speeds up for 40. I'm like, how the fuck has this even happened?
That might have been me looking for the turn-off to get into my next game.
I can't even fucking understand it, how it happens, though. It's just these things naturally sort of...
Why me? Are you sure someone didn't get rear-ended? Like...
Maybe. And then I just didn't get to see the fun part.
Oh,
But how
no.
that happened to
not
me
in a
a year
good
ago.
That's what I tried to mean.
Yes, there's a lot of rear-ending that goes on up this neck of the... No, that's all enough. What the hell?
Tell me more.
Accidental rear ending. Well,
This might not be something that you can broadcast, but I was on the... Because myself and that man used to work together, right?
Right. Okay.
And I was on the night that one of the managers caught... There was the back of the car. Somebody thought it was a dog inside.
happens a lot.
Yeah.
You go out there at fucking 11 o'clock at night, and I've done quite a few of these cars' steamy windows, and you know, for fuck's sake.
Oh, you move.
Yeah, fucking out of here. So I walked up, and there's this guy, and he's there like this. I'm like, I don't know what's up with him. He's like, fucking looks like he's asleep. So I knocked on the window. I said, "Yeah, mate, come on, we're closing now." And his missus' head pops up out of nowhere. I was just like, "Okay, right, come on, off."
All right,
Come on.
well, perfectly in hand. Yeah, fucking looks like it moved.
But as he was leaving, there's about 2 managers and all the members of staff all going, "Way!" just to embarrass him.
Yeah. So yeah, again, apparently that happens a lot in the exits.
No, fucking hell.
Oh, it's when he looks at you going, "Excuse me, mate, do you mind? My wife's got a mouthful here." I'm so sorry.
It's when
See,
he
other
opens the
town
window and
man
says,
just
"Would you mind
gone,
giving me a hand?"
"Wanna
And
join?"
you go, "No." Anyway.
Can I
Anyway,
join,
maybe
mate?
seriously on. Did I ever tell you? Right. So I call it my accidental dogging. I didn't do dogging, right? I didn't do it. So shut up.
I mean, technically, when you approach the
Right.
car, you was
Yeah,
a
but-
viewer, and that's what they
When
want.
you get rear-ended in the A6, that's kind of what it
So, it was about, about 4 or 5 years ago now. Just after I'd split up with my ex and my mum was really ill, I went out for a drive, middle of the night, clear my head, and I parked up at this place in, not Martinmere, that would be definite fucking. So that's the other end. It's the other end of Blackpool, and it's a big wildlife sanctuary sort of thing. You know, looking after all the birds and the lizards and whatever the fuck we get here.
Blackpool's in.
And, no, that's the other end of town. And so I see this other car there. I was like, right, okay, they must be on the walk or something. And so I park up, and then there's another car parks up, flashes its lights. I'm like, fuck's going on here? And the other car flashes back at them. And I'm like, do I join in? Do I flash the lights? So I did. I flashed the lights. I didn't know what it meant. I did not know what this meant. And I was just, and then this guy comes walking up, he goes, "So, you here for the dogging?" I was like, "What? Wait, what? What?" What?
Oh
What?
my god.
He's like, proper brazen. He was just like, I was like, "No."
You want some bum fun?
And I was like, "No," just slowly round the window. I just went, I was like, "Bye."
You should have just went with it and see what happens.
Are you here for the dogging?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
have a
not
dog.
normally into that, but
Yeah.
25 quid is still 25 quid, I'm just saying.
Well,
Yeah, mate, I want to see your puppies. So how much are they?
I just love that. I love that they just had a little signal like, "Oh, you want a shag?"
Yeah,
Like,
no, flash the lights. Oh, fucking hell.
Everyone knows that.
Secret code.
it is. It is.
It is.
It is.
It's like Thingy. Who was it who taught us about the upside down pineapples?
IBG, that. Shout out to IBG.
IBG, yeah, great fella.
Just randomly came out with
That upside down
pineapples for swingers. That's the code for swingers.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. And he's like, well, none of us knew, did he? Did we?
And another one, apparently, wearing black rings.
I check mine for a set there.
No,
Wearing
yeah,
black rings.
wearing black rings.
I've got two, I'm
is an
wondering where they are.
indication. Throw him out, mate. Throw him out. Well, at least we know what Zonaf
Fucking
does
hell.
in his pastime.
How have we gone from traffic jams to dogging?
I mean, I'm sure there's certain.
I've actually got him with me this time. Keys.
No, they're my keys.
Show us the ball. Show us the ball.
Just 'cause I got a better car than you know.
Yeah. There's
I don't
certain
have a
parts of the
car.
A6 where if you get stopped with the police and pulled over, if they catch you dogging, they'll give you a fine. But if they catch you not dogging, they'll give you a timetable with the times you're supposed to be there. Well, Thursday, I thought you said Tuesday.
It's like putting your bins out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just gotta remember which one.
Oh shit! I got to put mine out actually. This.
Welcome.
I
You're
forgot
welcome.
for 3 weeks in a row. That thing fucking weighed a ton dragging that. I was like,
Oh.
"Ah."
Oh wow.
So tell me, Chef, is it blue bin or red bin today?
Normally we get ours at Tuesday.
Now, do you see
It's
that?
black bin.
That's rebelliousness, you know what I mean?
I'm burn for you, mate. I'm burn.
So what's your next one then, Zorna? What are we moaning about next?
Self-service checkout.
Oh, fuck them.
What the fuck? Right. Right now, as you can tell, I'm quite a quiet guy. I don't like to chat much, you know. I'm kind of
Yeah.
again with the silence. Come on.
No, I said no. I'm agreeing with you. You don't like to chat, obviously.
But
Why do you think you've been on twice?
there's a co-op just a couple of miles away from us. That's where we do all the kind of just kind of day-to-day stuff. When I say day-to-day stuff, it's usually stuff that I've forgotten. So it's you know what I mean. And one of the things you get used to, the people especially in the co-op, because they seem to be able to hold on to their staff quite a fair bit longer. I don't know if it's maybe to do with the wages or well, it won't be to do with the wages because shop work is paid abysmally anyway. But it's just maybe just people like to, there's good job security for them and stuff. So you get to know people, right? You get to know and you can have a bit of a chat with them. Oh, how's yourself, Betty? How you doing? That not bad. How's things with yourself? Oh, well, so have you been performing much in the area? Well, no, not really. You know what I mean? And just kind of general kind of back and forth. I found out last week that you can't actually do that to a self-service checkout. And apparently there's now a couple of local psychiatrists that want to speak to you. Oh, shit, Zornav's back and he's talking to the tills again. And it's things like, you've got this weird fucking thing where it's like you've got this huge screen, right? It's honestly, it's one of those things, you see it on TikTok a lot, where it's like the big kind of Android phone screen, but on steroids. Right?
Yeah.
Fucking huge, this thing, right? And then at the bottom, they've got this little kind of small square insert thing with the infrared thing right at the back on the underside of it, right? So if you're going in and you're just in quick because you forgot to grab milk or something, fucking cream eggs. But anyway, I'll get to that in a minute, right? Right? And you've got this thing where you try to kind of scan them out, and you go in, you go up to the thing, and it's like, okay, it's all there. Start your shop, and you hit the proceed button. All of a sudden, you right. I'm not the easiest guy to not see. I'm kind of fucking nerd, you know what I mean? In your face. It's so much worse when you have got something the size of half a building exploding with your entire image on it, right? Because for some reason they thought it would be an ID. I get it's for ID purposes and stuff like that. But could you imagine something like this looking back over my shoulder? Some poor guy behind me going, what the fuck's you know what I mean? So I'm then faced with this image of myself. Now, that would be bad enough. But as I'm trying to scan the milk, because remember this little kind of fucking infrared thing, there's a sensor thing underneath it, right? And you're trying to you get the bottle of milk, which is already freezing cold because it's just out the fridge. You come in from a freezing cold town, your hands are like fucking blocks of fucking ice, right? and you're trying to find the barcode on this thing, so you think, I'll get ahead of the game slightly, you'll just put your hand over the barcode and kind of rub it dry a bit, right? Then you try and scan it. Now, occasionally I've put the scan through and I've just put it out, right, that's it, done. And then you'll get this. You wouldn't hear I don't hear the beep. So I've already put the thing in the bag now. Expected item in bagging area. Well, I've just scanned the milk, and then you look at the screen, you think, oh, shit, it's not scanned at all, right? Okay, and then you go back over and you do the same thing again. No fucking job. By this time, you're trying to kind of work a contortion. So the camera that was seeing your full-on face before is now seeing up your right nostril, right? And that is not a pretty sight for anybody, especially given that, a nasal hair day for me is not good. Okay. The camera's now looking up your right nostril like that as you're trying to scan the 4 pint of milk. And you put it in the bag. I think, again, this is the thing, they're so fucking close together. The other person's having no problem at all. They're beeping quite the fucking thing. There we go, into the bag, and they're fucking off screen. There's 3 people gone while you're still trying to fucking scan this 1 carton of milk, right? Of course, you hear the beep coming from the other till, and you think it's yours. So you say, oh, right, thank goodness for that. It's done. Boom, back in. Relief. Unexpected item in bagging area. What the fuck? At this point, it would actually be easier and simpler to go out, find a cow, milk the fucking thing, put it in a bottle. It's like, seriously.
No.
I mean, luckily enough, with the guys at with any one of the retail workers, if you get a retail worker worth the salt, you can have a chat with them. Always treat them fair. They do a fantastic job under very, very pressurized circumstances. And it's like, you can always have a chat, especially in this one, because they know me as a case. All right, okay, yeah, trouble's back. Right, here we go. Right, scan your milk tonight. Okay. The one that really gets right up my onions. This is the confectionery hemorrhoid that I call the Cadbury's cream egg. I fucking scanning one of those motherfuckers. Now, again, you will get some retail workers who will just say, "Oh, I've got a little card here with a barcode on it." That's fine. That's not a problem at all. Right? What do you know? You're winding your merry way out the door, face covered in chocolate and fucking tinfoil flying about your ankles. You've got the cream egg again with this fucking. You basically got to cram. Now, remember what I was talking about with the scanner?
Yeah.
You've got it's gone from going the film's gone from going right up your right nostril, right. So your face being so fucking close because you have to cram the cream egg right into where the scanner is, right? Because you're getting kind of full, one eye, kind of half a cheek and fucking facial hair, right? I tell you what, see the videos these guys must have of people in these things. It'd be worth it.
Oh, they should release them, shouldn't they?
Yeah, and of course the whole kind of cream egg thing now. It's one of my seldom guilty pleasures. I just like a nice cream egg. Same with it, but it's kind of, they have changed over the years. I'm not going to go down that, but why the fuck couldn't they fucking make one of the changes? How can we make a fucking readable fucking barcode? Because you can't fucking do it, right? Like, okay, so you get the cream egg and you think, nothing. Still nothing. Then you think, okay, what's actually stopping me from unwrapping this cream egg, eating the fucker, and then just putting it in? Just walking, well, I couldn't scan it, so hey, I guess it for nothing.
Oh, no.
And the other thing that annoys me as well about that particular thing, and it's nothing to do with the machines, because everything's getting fucking automated. Companies are trying to fucking cut back on everything. It's happening with all the big ones, all the big supermarkets, like Sid, and obviously the Co-op's done it at local level. Yeah, there's other companies like Sainsbury's, they've all done it, right? And it's all to do with saving money. But it adds so much pressure on to the other guys that are working there, because they don't have a dedicated till team. So when everybody else is going through the tills and fucking, there's, okay, scanning for me trying to fucking cram a Cadbury's cream out up the rectum with this fucking machine, And it's like, there will always be one person going, oh, well, that's what you get for putting in self-service tills, eh? And trying to... It's like, seriously? Honestly, Okay, so let's take a kind of maybe a stereotypical kind of co-op employee, right? Now, maybe age varies, you know, and but they're quite possibly local because they prefer to work with local people. People know the area, people know other people, and that's one of the things I love about it, right? So, say Maureen, she's just stayed across the road. She's been there for maybe about 10, 15 years. This poor woman's on a pension, right? Okay, that's fine, but she needs something to top up her pension. So there she goes. She goes into the co-op. She applies for the job. Right, Maureen, we're going to have you stacking shelves. We're going to have you doing all the cleaning. We're going to have you sorting all that out. You're going to be handling cash. You're going to be working security as well. And this is for what is a minimum wage.
Fucking hell, Maureen.
Yeah, poor Maureen, right? All to have fucking right. Now, this woman maybe earns the equivalent of what? I don't know, less than 100 quid a week off of that wage. So 100 quid Maureen, who's just there to top up her pension with fucking really seriously hard work. She's the one that made the decision to put the automated fucking tills in. I don't fucking know. So Brian, fucking 3 doors back, who's looking for a fucking argument with somebody that day's walked in. Oh, well, Maureen, that's what you get for putting these tills in. Like I fucking did it myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My only bugbear with self-service tills is buying a monster.
Oh,
You know,
No,
you just go beep, you put it there. Go away, son. You just stand there like,
yeah.
Here's something interesting for you. At Heron Foods, they don't ID you on the self-service.
Oh, yeah.
No, so yeah, in the Heron Foods one, you can just scan it and go.
sweet.
Yeah, they don't ID you on the self-service. There isn't like a
Well,
pop-up
that's
or anything.
our sponsorship of Heron Foods down the fucking drain. Thank you very much. I've had some interesting things with self-service. Like, they never have fucking bags where, you know, they have the bags hung up and stuff for me.
Anymore.
For
Too many got
no.
nicked. That
Yeah,
50p goes a long way now.
Oh. But they never have them, and that's why they're over there. Why are they over there? Why aren't they there? And so there was one time in Asda in Blackpool, big Asda in Blackpool. I was working around the corner at the toy store, and I went in with a couple of I went on a break with a couple of work colleagues, and something happened on the self-service scan, and it wasn't accepting my card. So I said, "Oh, is this broken?" She went, "You paid for your bag?" Well, no, I haven't paid for anything yet. So I tapped it, and then it worked after she fixed it. I need to come and check your receipt now. Dragged me off with 2 other members of staff while my colleagues were waiting for me. They went, well, something went, they think they've nicked up, they think I've nicked a bag. So
Got a 35p back.
She's there. Proper fucking Karen woman. Like, receipt. Oh, yes, he's paid for this. He's paid for this. Well, I paid for everything. Do you think I'd come in my work uniform and I'd walk around the fucking corner and start stealing? You're a fucking idiot. And the security guard looked at me. I was like, and you can shut the fuck up as well. You've all pissed me off and spoiled my break. He was like, right, obviously, we pissed you off. We're just going to let you go now. I was like, you pissed me off. I'm not coming fucking back. I wouldn't have
I
ever
demand
treated
compensation. I want one cream egg.
Oh, I would never have treated anybody like that, though. Over a 35p bag. When
No.
there's giveaway signs that someone's stealing and someone's not. If someone's in a work uniform, they're not going to steal because they've got a chance of losing that job because they're in fucking...
Did you pay for the bag?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It was the other bag I didn't pay for.
I mean,
No, it's a shame we can't sell them back to it.
Yeah.
you
There's
know,
the amount
I
of
came
blood
up with
plastic
this.
bags we have.
I came up with this idea a couple of years ago. Was it the first thing? First of the night. As I said, I know that man at personal level, right? That man and I are about the same height, 6'4", 6'5". Right, and what but we can't do anything inconspicuously.
No.
But they're in there, you know what I mean? How on earth they think, somebody's going to do right, nick out of Asda in a full works uniform? They're going to do it, There's this whole kind of, and you do get the kind of secure, and the thing as well, I don't know if you've noticed this, if it ever happened to you,
Oh,
you
Hi,
get
Chef.
Chef's quit. Oh, we're keeping this in. We're keeping this in.
I've lost my camera. Oh, the readers, I found it. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Hello
Today's
again.
podcast is brought to you from behind Chef's desk.
See my
On
whole setup,
location.
and now my screen has gone off.
We can still see you.
Yeah, we can see your fan.
You'll see, yeah, my fan, my biggest fan.
Yeah, your only fan.
Only fans?
Sponsored by OnlyFans.
I'm a bit stuck because I don't know which ones. Are you my camera? Yeah, you are my camera.
No, I'm Ratman.
I'm my man.
But yeah, I mean
Right, one
that's
minute.
the other thing as well. Now, if you've ever been in a position where like Monster Energy drinks, they have to go through this fucking process, and immediately the tills do it automatically now. Whereas there'll be this big fucking sign on the till that will come up saying check age and stuff like that. I find it so difficult to not say I'm over 18 and I've just had a really bad paper round. It immediately puts you on your guard. It's just like, when you get somebody, you put a can of Monster through, or and your cream egg through, and you just like, they walk up to you and they'll look, and they give you it's kind of like the once over,
Yeah.
I don't have any ID on me, and it's like, and they'll just, it just immediately puts you right on your gut. They're just doing their job. They're just doing what the system requires of them. But it's so fucking off-putting. And I always say it, and I find it so difficult to not say it now. I'm over 18, I've just had a really bad paper round, don't ask me.
It's so annoying, like, because I get quite a lot of that look quite young for my age. So it's like, I'm 32, 33 this time. And they're like, can I see your ID? Say, this is my ID. Apparently that's my face. And they'll go like this. We'll do it for ages. Like, it's my face.
Yeah.
What's there to analyse? Like, just take my ID and let me drink my energy drink.
I find, because I have to ID people where I work, it's so fucking awkward. Because a lot of people will kick off with you because they're trying to get someone who's under 15 into a 15 film, or under 18, or looks under 18. And the mother will be there. It's normally mothers of teenage girls wanting to take the daughter to see something. What was that one? Ryan Reynolds' missus was in it last year, and it was full of teenage girls and their mothers. And it was all about an abusive relationship. And I went to my colleague and went, who the fuck's taking their kids to watch a movie about abusive relationships? Take them to watch fucking Space Jam or whatever's fucked out these days.
Best of it is, she probably had taken them in, put them into the cinema, and then fucked off for a coffee. Left them.
Yeah, but no, she is 15. She doesn't fucking look it. Yeah, and I all I say is all I'm doing is my job, and if I let someone who's under 15, I will lose that job, and I need it to pay bills.
Oh, she is 15. I remember her. She came out of me.
I had one woman. She went to me. This woman, she looked older than me, and she went to me. She was kicking up at me because her kids would come again. She went, "Would you ID me?" I went, "No." Just straight face went, "No."
No.
And she went, because I was getting into Ghostbusters in what did she say? Ghostbusters in 1990. I went, Ghostbusters 2, do you mean?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 1 was 84.
Yeah.
And she looked at me, I went, she hated me because I only know that because I was born in 1984, the same year Ghostbusters came out. So
I used to work in one of my many careers. I used to work as a barman in a biker's bar up in the north. I can remember now, the one thing they were very, very strict on. It would go from, there was a couple of hours in the afternoon where it was 18 and over. Then it would get to about maybe 5 o'clock. Then that changed to 21 and over. And then by the time it got to 8 o'clock at night, it was 25 and over, right? Different license. It was they put live music on and stuff like that. And I can remember watching this one guy come in one day. I was lucky. I got the quiet shift. I was always on the afternoons. And I can remember this one guy comes in, and for the life of me, the guy looked about 14. Yeah, absolutely. There was just no kind of... And the thing is, when you're IDing somebody, a good judge of the ID isn't actually in the ID, it's in how the person acts. About it. So a lot of the time when somebody handed me their driver's license, I'd be looking at them, looking at the driver's license with one eye and looking at them with the other, just to see what their body language was, right? Because that was time, right? Are they, does it seem like they're overdoing it, overreacting, stuff like that? What's going on? Just their kind of general demeanour. And I got that very, very distinct vibe of this guy. And of course, he walks up and said to him, he says, "A pint of cider and black, please, mate." I was like, "No, I just need to see some ID first." "What do you mean ID?" I said, "Well, there's 21 and over, for this part of the evening." Takes the license out and flings it across the bar. And I'm thinking, well, if you think I'm picking that up, mate, you've got another thing coming. You flung it, you can pick it up.
Yeah.
Eventually, went and got it, and I'm having a look at it, and I went, right, okay, the license checked out. But I'm thinking, just all the time that I was in a particularly nasty mood this day. I'm looking at that license, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at Len, and I'm thinking, I'm going to take an extra minute here just to see what happened. And he was getting more and more agitated. "What's the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem?" And I was like, "Well, there are no problems. I'm just checking things." And I held it up to the light at the back of the bar, and I looked up like that, and turned it round, you know what I mean? I went, "Excellent." Hands him his license back. I says, "Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Your ID checks out. Thank you very much." And I stood by. And he's looking at me going, "I ordered the cider and black." I went, "I know you did." "Well, where's my drink?" I went, "Well, you're not getting one." "Then what do you mean I'm not getting one? My ID checks out." I said, "Yeah, your ID checks out, but you fucking don't. Get the fuck out of my bar. Fucking don't bother coming back for the next 6 months." Oh, he was fucking raging, but there was nothing he could do about it.
There's little things you need to look out for, though, isn't there? Because a few months ago, I had somebody come in, and this lady came in with her son, and he stood there like this. Hold on, he had his hood up and his head down like that. So I said, and it was an 18 movie. I looked at him like that. I went, "You get any ID, mate?" She went, "He's 23, and he lifted his head up, and I sort of went, "Yeah, you are. Just couldn't see your face at all, mate. You're acting like someone who's on." She went, "Yeah, he's acting like
he's acting sassy."
No, yeah. She went, "He's acting like a teenager, isn't she?" And I went, "Exactly. You're acting like someone who's underage." She went, "See, stand up straight. You're 20 fucking 3 now." This was his mother, and I was in stitches. She went, "I don't blame you, though." I went, "Yeah, because I need to look out for this, because that's what teenagers do. They stand at the back with their head down like that, hoping that you ain't going to see them. But you're not invisible, mate. Come on."
Actually, I won't be buying you any more Skittles.
Yeah. It is definitely a thing, though. It's like it's just sometimes, because I did bar work for a month. I think I've told you all about a million times.
You poor sod.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
Yeah.
I did it for like the proper bar work for a couple of nights, but then like I was really young. I was really, really young. Like I should not have been doing bar work, but back in the
Back in the day.
back in the late 90s, they didn't care, because they didn't care. They really didn't care. So if I can just get you working, you got some dodgy bar in Blackpool, just get you behind it, no matter what age you are. Yeah.
I mean, when I first started working, I started drinking in pubs when I was 14. By the time I was 16, I was working behind the bar. By the time I was 18, I was managing my own bar.
Yeah.
No, it was quite funny, because it was all in the same place.
Yeah.
I got to the point at 18, I walked in for the interview, and the woman's like, she says, she looked at me, she went, "I've seen you before." She said, "I've seen you down bar so many times." She went, "I can't put in a bit, I've got to give you the job, haven't I?" She said, "Now I know that you're actually legal to do the fucking job." At least you know I've got experience, you know.
Give me the fucking job, I'll talk.
I know so many people that worked on bars. Pete, I know a couple of managers of bars and stuff like that. Quite a few doormen, and they're all like, they said the most awkward part is the IDing of people.
It is?
It's because they get angry.
Mm-hmm.
I am 18, I am 21.
I am eating a picnic.
Like with your story, the angrier they get, the more suspicious they get, and the less likely you want to serve them. It's like, why? Don't get angry at someone doing a job. They're probably on minimum wage or a little bit more than minimum wage, and you know.
Why can't they just produce the ID? That's the simplest thing.
If you're old enough, just give us the ID and just say, yeah.
Oh, I am eating. Look, I've got pictures of me blowing out my cake on the 18th birthday.
You can't. Did you know you can't legally accept a picture of someone's ID?
No. Yeah.
You have to have it physical form of your ID. You can't. I've got it on my phone. Look, and I can't accept it. It just doesn't look. Yeah,
I should have done that. It's wrong anyway. Wrong information. It's fine.
This was the thing. I mean, one of the things I've always said, it's like with when you can read somebody's body language, when you can see just you think there's something. Always go for your instinct. If you can, I mean, I worked bars for years, so you develop an instinct for it, and you think, right, okay, they're okay, they're absolutely fine. Most of the people, if you say somebody's underage and they're not, and they walk away thinking, most of them will walk away thinking, oh, thanks, mate, I really appreciate that. I've been ID'd for years, you know. What I mean? That hasn't happened to me since I was 13.
Well, I said this once. This girl wanted to get in for a movie, and I said to her, "Just think it was a compliment. You've been ID'd." Well, I don't take it as a compliment. Like, why not?
Yeah, is it?
Somebody fucking. Yeah.
I mean, with the fake IDs, I've said this as well. I've said this for years, and it's the easiest thing in the world. I used to be the kind of guy, give me 40 quid in 2 hours and I'll have a fake ID to you that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's such good quality. I mean, don't do it myself, but I knew a couple of people who did, and it was top quality. And that's how easy it is to get hold of a fake ID that works.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Whereas,
growing up, I knew so many people that would just girls would just lend each other their IDs, like sisters, which is, oh yeah, here's my ID.
Yeah,
there's
and so I mean that's when you learn to not depend on you. That's when you depend on the kind of the body language, the person you're seeing in front of you, kind of thing. And it's horrible when you get that kind of reaction. But when you walk away thinking, yeah, they were definitely underage. There was no way there's no way anybody who is of age to be in a place like this would ever have reacted like that. So get them out. You know what I mean?
Nah, fuck them. Yeah. I've just realised we've been going for 51 minutes and haven't had a break to put our adverts in. Shall we have a quick break and then grab a brew or something and then come back in a minute?
Yeah, can do.
I gotta go pee. All right then. See you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Ignore the idiots. How are we all? We were good.
Well, I was about to tell you where they found the stick, but no, we're back on it.
This is normally the part where we turn this podcast upside down and on its head and talk about something that's positive. But I don't know if we got.
So what's positive about the A6 guys?
Yes, the end of
it. What's positive? I was going to say what's positive about dogging, but
I wouldn't know.
What's positive about self scanners?
Try the pineapple.
Struggling, guys. Struggling.
They save money, I suppose, on staffing.
And you'd have to talk to people.
The staff lose their jobs, don't they?
A6, it's a road, and roads pretty useful because without them, we'd you're getting stuck in mud and stuff. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the potholes,
Yeah.
they cost a fortune.
oh, kind of just sort of stemming back onto that, and I should have said this earlier when we're on the pothole things. But has anyone seen that channel on TikTok with the pretty potholes, where the guy goes around planting like little plants in the
Oh,
potholes?
yeah.
No, that's so
it.
cute. I love that.
And because he does it, he actually gets the council to like hurry their asses up and fix the potholes. Yeah,
It's an excellent
lovely.
idea.
Hero.
It's a lovely concept, but if he was to try it up here, he'd get run over in half an hour. Usually become raging musician trying to get to a gig somewhere. Yeah, you can fuck
Zona,
off and
big
off.
question. Big question, Zona. How much do you spend on the suspension on your car? Every month.
Well, I've just had to invest in another car because the suspension in the old one was getting ripped. It was, well, I say it, but not in a good way.
Get a van.
Actually, I was thinking about getting a van, but I've kind of a couple of stage outfit. You've seen the page. You'll have seen one of them. I've got a couple of kind of music suits and stuff like that I wear. And it's kind of there's a couple of images going about on the Facebook page with me with my hair down like this, a kind of multicolored bandana on. For the life of me, I look like something that wouldn't get into Woodstock because I was just too wild. Could you imagine something like that rocking up in a van to a nursing home?
On a bus and candy?
I'm the entertainment.
On a bus and cream eggs?
All you'd need is when you open the like van door and all the smoke comes out, and then like the red eyes, and then it would be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, was it dig
hey,
through the bits,
what
run
we're
through the
doing,
bits.
man.
Yeah.
What were they called? The two stoners that did music, the Americans. What
Which
were
ones?
they? The hippie ones.
Oh, the Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Was it Cheech and Chong who did
They
it?
were the movies, weren't they?
Yeah, was it? And the one always like, I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I have to say that one of the funniest films I ever saw was I can't even. Nobody can remember the name of any of the films, and there's a very good reason for that. When they're driving along the highway and the back of the car is made out of cannabis.
I've not actually seen any of their films. I just know of them.
The exhaust from the back of they're revving the car up so hard the exhaust starts to heat up and it starts to burn the back in the cannabis that's making up the back of the car. It's just it is a piece of cinematic history.
Hey, we all love a good stoner film. Pineapple Express, Harold and Kumar, White Cat. Not Harold and Kumar. Is it Harold and Kumar?
Harold and
White
Kumar,
Castle?
Harold and Kumar 2 and Harold and Kumar's Christmas Adventure or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See any of these movies, they sound
Oh.
great
Either.
Don't do it.
Pineapple Express was actually good. I enjoyed that film.
Oh, good. Such a good pair as well, like Seth Rogen and James Franco.
James Franco, yeah. Is it James Franco?
Yeah, it's James Franco, yeah.
Yeah, because he's got a brother as well, doesn't he? Like Jimmy
Little
Franco or something. John Franco, I don't know.
Yeah.
A burial bugger if his name was Frank Franco.
What was he?
Frank
He was in
Franco.
the new 21 Jump Street, weren't he? His brother.
Yes, he was, yeah.
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh. Do you know what happened then? Emmy accidentally touched Loki. He doesn't like it.
Oh, okay.
My chair, especially for me forward.
There we go.
Oh. I tell you what, I love a good bad film. So I love like The Ginger Dead Man. That's a brilliant movie. Sharknado, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Like,
This is one thing with me and Zola. I actually seen this one. Do you remember Cocaine Bear?
Seen it, but I know of it.
It's so stupid. So it's based on a true story ish. So a drug dealer loses his load over a forest and crashes his plane and dies. And in real life, this bear found the cocaine, ate it, and died. But in the movie, he eats the cocaine and goes mental and starts killing people for more cocaine. So he starts going mental and starts ripping people apart.
Yeah.
It's great. It's so fucking stupid, but it's funny as fuck.
Cartel's worst
Oh, I love
nightmare.
it.
Has anyone seen Rubber?
No?
No.
It was so. No, Rubber. Literally, it's about what was it? It's not a psychic. It's a tire, basically. You know, like a wheel of a car, like a tire.
Yeah.
And it goes around the street, like this town, and it can blow people's heads up. It's a B-side. It's shot in
God.
black and white and everything. Have a look at it. It's Rubber. It's a horror film. Horror film.
I think
No. Like, sorry.
After you.
We're just being really polite. Like, God, Peter Jackson started off as B movies, didn't he? He did Brain Dead, which was a zombie film. He did Bad Taste, which is a alien film, and he did one about puppets, which I can never remember the name of. And it was all really bad but really good at the same time. And these are the things that got him into being good enough to make Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
They're actually, you should watch him. You can see how he evolves into movie making. Because they're all shit. They are shit, but they're so shit they're good. And then, like, it's just, Lord of the Rings. Boom, best movies ever.
Is it? You know, he went from this crap to Lord of the Rings. A gradual career progression. If you want some really, really, really so fucking awful, they're actually really good films, check out some of Rob Zombie's films. They are absolutely fucking hilarious. He does one.
House of a Thousand Corpses is good.
Everything's all
Have you seen the one with the pinata?
No?
It's so funny, right? This demon possessed pinata goes on a fucking rampage, and every man that comes into the house has his dick bitten off. It's the funniest thing you're ever going to see.
Stay with us, Zora. Stay with us.
But seriously, you have to watch it. Check it. He's done countless other films as well, and it's just they're absolutely hilarious. He's one of and it is. There was another film. Now this wasn't a Rob Zombie film. I can't remember who directed this one, but I think it was called Mosquito, right? And it came from a time when there was all these kind of jungle horror films coming out, fucking Anaconda and all that kind of thing, right? You know, in the days when Anaconda wasn't a euphemism, you know. And it's like, so the pretext for this entire production was there was these mosquitoes who'd been allowed to go unchecked, to the point where they become giant mosquitoes.
Wow.
Right? So, and anybody that went near that part of the jungle, they were going to get fucking bitten. And of course, they would know what was happening. Anytime one of them got bitten, they would get bitten by one of these mosquitoes. The big kind of proboscis would come down, jack into the back of their neck and stuff like that, and kind of suck it all of them. And you would just see these human images just kind of shriveling up like that.
Yeah.
And then, but the mosquito, right? And one of the scenes I can remember very, very, very clearly was that it was obviously a fucking helium balloon, right? To the point where you could actually see the fucking string coming out the fucking back of the thing's backside, being held by somebody off camera and silhouette. And this was this big fucking huge giant inflated mosquito. But no, you got to watch it.
One of the funny. Go on, Zona. I'll carry on in a minute. Go on.
Yeah, no. I mean,
what's the film with the pinata in it?
It's the Rob Zombie one. The name's escaping now as well.
Yeah, I want to see this. I'm trying to. I want to see this pinata.
If you want a
Jeff,
film
don't worry.
If you want a film that's got really bad effects in it, have you seen Birdemic?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that one.
Got it on DVD, and they have these like they don't even get real birds. They get these like stock footage, like CGI seagulls, and they fly like this. And you see them, this guy, he gets. The actors are trying to kill them with coat hangers like this. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I have a trailer to show you all of one of the greatest bad films I've ever seen. Let me get it up because it's just so fucking bad. Right. Let me know if you can hear this. This is entire screen. This should work, really, shouldn't it?
As long as it's entire screen and you've clicked the thingy at the bottom to say show. Well, let's have a go, shall we? Here we go. Entire screens, audio, share. Bosh.
10 million years ago,
Was it?
they were frozen in combat.
Hairs in his flesh didn't come from anything mechanical. This moon's working. Something big out there. Gorilla in Manila. We'll get them to kill each other.
It rises.
So that's something someone making college.
Look into its eyes.
Wow.
Deborah Gibson. We're dealing with a menace. Mega shark versus giant octopus.
Oh.
Oh, that scene! No, get these guys off in a fucking all these guys!
I'm pressing the wrong keyboard, that's why.
It's just that scene where the shark's jumping up and eats a plane and goes, "What the fuck?" is my favourite thing in the world.
Pause it, sec, chef. Pause it. Right, has anyone ever seen this film?
No, but I love bunnies, so.
It's called Night of the Lepus, and it's about killer rabbits.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Just the simple graphics from it. So when the bunnies are attacking people, it's clearly a man in a bunny costume. And you should see it from this scene. It's my favourite scene out of this film, and it's such a shit film. But it's hilarious. I love it.
If the people who made it want to sponsor us,
Oh, yeah, please do.
Bunnies everywhere.
No, watch it. It's like someone's made this in college.
Oh,
It's adorable.
they look massive. I mean, I know the camera's on the board, but
what the fuck? Oh. No, the horror.
oh my Jesus Christ, no.
But no, look at the bunny costume. So much.
Green screen.
Go for it. This is honestly the best one.
How these actors can keep a straight face during that? Look serious.
I was going to ask why Johnny Cash is in it.
It is a proper film.
I thought that was Blue Diamond Phillips holding the gun.
What the fuck?
I want to show more of the attacking scenes.
Anyway.
Alright, there's got to be a bit. Oh no! Oh god, that's very graphic. Oh, that just looked like red paint. That was weird.
Yeah.
Need to
Oh
watch
my
that.
god!
I just
yeah,
remember.
I think
I just remember the scene where a rabbit jumped on someone, and it was a man in a rabbit costume.
we need to
I'll see
hire
if I
a
can find
cinema.
it.
We need to hire a cinema one day. Get all our followers down to obviously come and watch bad films with us.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
One of the things I've been very, very fortunate. I've had a lot of different jobs. Most of them have been absolutely brilliant. I think one of the best experiences I ever had was I worked as an extra on Braveheart.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Yep. And just in the context of that particular film clip, right? Usually, what happens? One of the things you have to do when you're on any kind of film set is you have to think there's two different realities going on here, right? There's the one that's for the camera, and there's the actual reality itself, right? So you can have when the first day when you go up on set, everyone's kind of decked out and everything looks absolutely spot on, very, very realistic to the point where there's kind of like with the Scottish villages of the time, the smell of burning peat and fucking horse shit and whatever else, you know what I mean? And everything that's going on, you become completely immersed in this entire fake image that's going on. So after about half an hour there, you actually start to kind of believe you're in it, right? But then you maybe look about half a metre to your right, and you see the reality, which the English soldiers and the Scottish kind of the Scottish kind of fighters that were battling each other, swearing at each other and trying to knock lumps out of each other with swords and shields and rocks and stuff. They're all standing to the other side, smoking a cigarette, having a can of beer, and going, "So how was that? How did you think that went?" "Well, I think it was fine, but I thought they need to work the angle on it right." And that's the reality. I just had this mad picture in my head with that big rabbit and the guy in that rabbit costume.
I'm sorry. I need to say this. I need to say this, but being an extra in Braveheart is the most Scottish thing I've ever fucking heard. It's like you couldn't get any more Scottish than that, mate. It's great. I love it.
No.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. And
I mean, what would be the English equivalent? I was the English equivalent would be like I was an extra in Downton Abbey. You know, like fuck off. Fucking.
I was an extra in In-Betweeners. That's the most British thing ever.
There's one of the best parts of that entire experience for me was actually watching. There was two really amazing experiences I had. So I got to be in the same area as guys like Brian Cox, not the old guy, the one that did all the kind of Bourne film. Guys like James Cosmo from Game of Thrones, obviously Mel Gibson as well, but we kind of want to talk. And these were all they were amazing guys. When you were on the set, it was all very, very, very business-like, but, there was a kind of like a hospitality tent and stuff that we put up for them. These guys, you were just talking about them as just like a matter of, they were just somebody you would meet in the street kind of thing. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
The child actors that were there was one particular frame. If you've seen the film, there's a bit where the child Wallace is burying his father.
Yeah.
And there's this bit where this young girl comes up and gives him a thistle, the Scottish kind of flower. And that, in the film itself, is one of the most powerful parts of that entire film. It was my second day on set when they filmed that, and I got to see that happening real time. And
That's so cool.
And it was just like, but even being in the kind of reality watching it was just, it was so fucking powerful watching these kids having, the acting talent between the two of them, and the kind of general atmosphere was just like, wow, I was lucky enough to be able to experience that at that time and just be there to enjoy it. The other one was the horses. There's this one particular scene where the English soldiers are all on horseback and they're going through this Scottish village, right? And of course there's bodies and everything, planes and everything flying everywhere, right? People try to kind of jump out the way, and it's all it's obviously choreographed. Oh. And on the other end of it, what actually happens was they're supposed to run into this kind of gully, right? And there's a whole bunch of Scottish guys, and then there's a whole bunch of people that appear at the top of this gully, and they start kind of lobbing bricks down on the horses and stuff like that, right? Part of that scene was one of the horse gets hit and collapses, right? And of course, I'm like, what the heck's going on here, right? That was a part I wasn't interested in at all, because I hate any cruelty to any animal, even if it's just perceived, even if it's just watching it and thinking this could be real kind of thing. And I spoke to the guy off set. I spoke to the guy off camera later on, and I said, how do you get the horse to do that? Because the horse was fine. And he said, well, the thing is, he said, for the first 3 years of these horses' lives, they're trained. He said they're trained to do these moves and everything else. He said, and they're specially selected from special stables, and there's all, so it's very much a process of selection, right? And when they make it through the selection process, that's when they get put forward for training. I said, but did they not hurt themselves? He said, no. He said, well, I'll show you. And he said, right. I said, so if that horse took that fall, would the horse not hurt itself? He went, no. I said, watch. And all he did was he went up and he just went like that twice in the ear. The horse just went down right next to me. And I'm like, what the heck's going on with that? Whoa, okay. Yeah. He went, okay, and the horse is just lying there completely, you would honestly have thought it was unconscious. And he just clicked the other ear. The horse gets back up, and that's just bit of carrot or a sugar lump. That was where you go. So these horses, it was an amazing experience to be in. But yeah, just when you were talking about that, when you showed us that rabbit thing, I just pictured, off camera, this guy in the rabbit costume with the red paint coming down. Like, well, how was I, darling? Do you think there was enough red paint coming out?
Oh, did I earn my lettuce treat tonight, do you reckon?
Oh, no. Fucking hell. All right, okay.
All right.
Okay. Right. Well, we have been going for about an hour and a half now.
Bloody hell.
There we go.
Bloody hell.
Longest
Well,
episode.
okay, now. That's one of the longest, yeah. So I think we're going to maybe have to call it here, because the listeners are going to be going to fucking sleep. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us all.
Yeah,
Zorna, thank you for coming in.
Monday mornings, wake up, let's go. TikTok's buzzing, it's the best show. Laughs and caffeine, that's the vibe. Grumpus growls and we all subscribe.